serious. They were about save and invest. We are about borrow and spend. And basically, at the end of the Cold War, we got away from our pillars of success: education, infrastructure, immigration, the right rules, and government-funded research. We got away from traditional blocking and tackling muscle building, and we replaced it, what? With steroids. And that's why we contrast two hearings that, to me, tell you everything about the last 20 years. And they were 5 years apart, just a few feet apart. The first was the hearings of the 5 baseball home run hitters sitting bicep to bicep in a congressional hearing room, defending or denying their use of steroids. And 5 years later, just down the street in another congressional hearing room, the 5 Wall Street bankers sitting briefcase to briefcase. They were all using steroids to hit home runs. Some were of a clinical nature, and others were called credit default swaps. But they were all using steroids. And they had gotten away from just fundamental muscle building. And so when people say, you don't have a solution, we have a solution. Let's figure out what got us here. What has gotten us here actually for 200 years, because these 5 things are how we got to be the country we got, how we got the greatest public-private partnership in the world. And that's what we have to get back to. There's no magic here. There's no secret. But it's hard because we've gotten we are not in a 3-year hole, friends. This is not about 2008. This is about 1989. This is about getting away from our fundamentals. And that's why I've been saying for the past few months, we have a very clear choice. We're either going to have a hard decade or a bad century. Okay? That either we are going to roll up our sleeves, get back to the fundamentals, and do what we need to do, and it's going to take a decade because we dug this hole pretty deep, or we're going to have a bad century. And I really think it's about basic blocking and tackling, and we have gotten disconnected from that as a country. You know, you listen to these debates, political debates, and you hear how people talk about our country. They toss it around like it's a football. It's not a football. It's a Fabergé egg. You can drop this thing. You can break it. And when people say, what the heck, you know, let's not pay our treasury obligations. You know, these are radically reckless, irresponsible behaviors with a Fabergé egg.